Checking this out. What's up, guys? I'm just checking out using Streamlabs. Can you hear me? Is everything working good? Never used this app. What's up, guys? Wayne, Pugface, Catman. Thanks for dropping in. It's like kind of a gloomy day out here today. Maybe it'll rain. Not that we really need any more right now. Not a whole lot going on today. Pretty upset over the YouTube subscriber thing because I was gonna go live yesterday. We had some Hemet volunteer police handing out warnings for expired tags or no tags, and I had confronted them about it because they were in my parking lot of work, so technically that's private property. So I was asking them about it. Yeah, you can still stream to YouTube with Streamlabs as of right now. It might change. I think I forgot my coffee outside. I hear you, buddy. You already ate, though, so I don't know what you're crying for. Probably wants me to sit down. There's Churro. Yeah. He's my service puppy. He knows I'm a little, agitated today. I didn't sleep well last night. But yeah, Streamlabs, you can still go online, which is nice. Now that I know that, so if anything else happens. Show my lizards if Nuckin and them popped in. They wanted to see my beardy. He's a little thinned out today. He's gonna eat. He's gonna eat today. He's hanging out by his water dish. He's gonna get it's actually Pinky Day today, and a fresh bowl of veggies. So I'll chop up his veggies here in a minute. Give him some fresh water. I give him fresh water every day. I don't know what's going on with my betta fish. I had to get rid of the frog that was in there. He was attacking the fish, and now she just hangs out at the bottom. She's coming out a little bit more, though, since he's gone. I gave him to a friend. Right, exactly. I'm just sad that I'm probably gonna miss them tonight. I do have to go into work, so I have been pretty fortunate. I've grown overnight pretty much. I was at like 37 or something like that, and I'm around 51. I mean, I'm still pretty low, but I also haven't put any content out of cop watching or anything, so every time I show up, they're done. So I don't even post it. I should just leave the video up. But what's up, Whitebeard? Yeah, figuring the Streamlabs out. No, I'm using my Samsung Galaxy. I have the S10 Plus. So the YouTube, I understand what they're doing, but at the same time, I don't know. You're getting there, yeah. What's up, Tommy? We're just checking out Streamlabs. I didn't use it at all yesterday. I found out pretty late. Sorry, my hair is a mess. I haven't showered or anything yet today. But, yeah, we're just kind of checking it out. What's up, Bandit? Welcome. Thanks for everybody popping in. We're just, yeah. Show you, puppies over here. The one that just ran by me, Churro, he's my service puppy. And he just ran by my side. That one's Rex. He's a trash puppy. I saved him. Yeah, he wagged his tail. I saved him. He was I found him. It was like 110 degrees out on the shopping cart, middle of black tar, like a black top parking lot. So I saved him. Yeah, it's actually pretty simple. I just connected my Google, and then it asked what I wanted to stream. And then when I went live, I did an IRL stream, and yeah. What's up, Constitutional Cowboy? Thanks for stopping in, guys. Here's that's my wife's doing. She's a big pop collector, so we got pretty random stuff in my house. Just got a computer. You can still use Streamlabs as of right now, and then I know Pajama Audits, she was using, I forgot what she was using last night, but she was able to go live, I think, with the DU recorder. So yeah. Check on the crocodile gecko here. Not really much I can do because she just runs. She just runs. She's in there. She's good. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't say the S words anymore as right now. They filter that on YouTube and everything, I guess, and they're counting them as spam streams. So yeah, they want to make money though. Yeah, when I'm at work, I go into my back room because I'm the merchandising leader, and I'll go out in the back room and I'll hit on the streams when people go live that are like, I need help, or you know, stuff like that. Yeah, I was just telling you can say like add, be my friend, stuff like that. It's just good to stay away from any of them that start with the S. So yeah, this is looking beat today. It's not as luxurious as some of them out there. I know, exactly. And when they made it for 1,000 subs, they made it not safe to go out, but you know, there's little loopholes and people are gonna go. I know Black Label's gonna do something, and talk about people, to get their names out, things like that. So things are going on. Some people did it last night. Yeah, it is all about money, but I mean, you can't really. They started a business to make money, so they've just found a way to make more money, maybe. I think I'm at like 51 or something like that. I got a little ways to go, but I'm not too worried about it now that I can live stream from here, so I can still try to catch them like on my way to work and from work and when I go out and about. So the only thing is I don't think I can just record without going live through Streamlabs, but that's fine because I have my old phone that I plan to just like do all the all filming with, and then when I need to go live, I'll kick on my S10 here and go live till I get. I was thinking about getting a GoPro or something to have on me to just record constantly, and then have my S10 to go live with. So. Yeah, and I did. I'm more than honest. I did monetize, but I don't I'm not planning to make money for myself. It's more or less I need to get money to add into what I want to do. So for cop watching and auditing. So I don't have donations or anything set up. So monetizing is the only way for me to get money for gimbals and things like that. So I know some people are like, don't monetize, I don't support people that monetize, but I don't know. I mean, really, it is what it is. Like I said, I just plan on using mine for a gimbal and everything. Chatterbaby. Alright, G-Divil, I'll remember that. I think Cam 4 doesn't require any subs either. Yeah, things like that. I can see monetizing if you're an activist to help support gadgets and stuff that you need and then or want to help make things better, or even gas and things of that nature. Because yeah, I mean, I'm from Michigan, and I remember 5 miles took 5 minutes, and out here it's 5 miles takes you 20 minutes. So lots of I don't really worry too much, but at the same time, I want people to be able to see if something is going on, because who's to say your phone doesn't mysteriously get deleted or broken or something and you can't upload anything. So Bandit. So if I ever ask for money to do an oil change, I'll do the courtesy of streaming me doing that oil change. How about that? I like to work on my own cars. I'm a half-assed mechanic. I have no training, so. Yeah, cops are known to do some shady shit. I've told everybody, like, haven't had too many issues with police officers through my life. I've really had problems with court systems. I've never been arrested, but mine's more with friend of the court. There's a lot of in Michigan, it's more for a four-mother state, so there's a lot of issues there, and that's actually what kind of sparked my all this. And I one day finally got sick and tired of being pushed around, and I still don't know a whole lot about family law and stuff. I'm still learning, and I have access to lawyers now, so I'm trying to fix what was unjust. So just because I have PTSD with no record of being aggressive or anything, they still took my child away from me. So I have never been in trouble for hurting anybody. I never even, there is nobody that could even say that I hurt anybody. So, I have no idea what grounds they took him from me on, and I haven't seen him for years. So that's why I chose to get into this, because I realize that this shit is they're all corrupt. It's all corrupt. So, and it took me a little bit to realize it, but I blame that on the pharmaceutical medicine that the VA was so kindly providing for me. So. Yeah, I'll live stream oil change. I plan on actually kind of doing that more. I don't really do this for people to view and to really make money, but I've been working on my wife's Subaru, and to do the head gaskets. Never done it, no training, and I did it all on YouTube. And I think there should be more videos out there, because we have this problem in our my generation, and I hate to say it, and younger, where we don't know how to do stuff like that, because they don't teach us that in schools anymore. They teach us bullshit. So I want to kind of that information needs to be put out there. So it's just stuff everybody should know how to do, really. And even if you're not gonna do it yourself, you should at least have the concept of what goes into these types of things. That way, if you're going to a shop, they're not screwing you over on price or anything like that. And so, okay, Tommy. Bandit, it's all right. I had my days where I still do, but where it gets to me. But I remain strong, because I know one day it's all gonna work out the way it's supposed to. So I try not to. With having PTSD, I try not to worry about things that I can't really control. Which is hard to do, but sometimes I'm able to do it. So, oh, dude, I know, but that Subaru, man, it's actually been pretty. I've replaced so many parts on that thing. I'm actually kind of over working on it. I took the two heads off of it Wednesday, and they're both cracked. So I gotta I don't make tons of money. I just work at a pet store, and in California next year, minimum wage will be at what I make. So I don't really make that much. And I'm, again, not asking for any money. I like to figure shit out on my own. Not asking for people's help unless you're going to come help me work on this motherfucker. Or if you know some people that can sell me the parts at a decent price. Yeah. I like to do shit myself. Them things are cracked. That car is easy to work on. Once I took off the fans and the radiator, that whole front end just opened up, and then it was a matter. Honestly, the hardest part was probably taking off the harmonic balancer. Thanks, Kim. Appreciate it. We're just checking out Streamlabs, hanging out. So yeah, I plan on doing stuff like that, and then when I work on my backyard and things like that. So it's not just gonna be all cop watching and like auditing and stuff like that. It's just gonna be a little bit of everything, and I might set up a different account to do cop watching, but then again, why not? I just might do it all on here. The name will change though. It will be Mr. Dangly, but something's getting added. I gotta wait for some 90. It said I changed my name 3 times, so I gotta wait X amount of days. I'm not understanding that, but I remember changing it from. I had my legal name on there, and I changed it to my gamer name. So I don't know. I changed it one time. I gotta wait like 90 days. Yeah, he did go live for a second, but I think he was just checking out the Streamlabs, because Foxtrot was hooking us up with how she was streaming live. I got an 09 Dodge Journey. To get to the 3 back spark plugs, you gotta remove the intake manifold. Holy crap, really? That sucks, man. I gotta remove the intake manifold to just get to all my spark plugs on the Subaru. I mean, not realistically I wouldn't have to, but it makes it easier, because I always have a tendency to like bash my hands on things. They got scars all on my knuckles. This knuckle's actually pretty messed up right now. So I would have to remove the manifold to do my spark plugs on the Subaru. Now on my, I have a Fusion. I haven't had to do anything on that, so yeah, you want to use Streamlabs. I think DU Recorder. I think Pajama Audits in Florida was using that last night. She was able to go live with that. But Streamlabs, that's what I'm using right now. And then you also want to pop into some of the bigger channels throughout the day, because they are helping raise awareness for this YouTube 1,000 followers. We'll just call it that. They're raising awareness. Yeah, it's super easy. So just download the app. People are using it on Android and I don't know, was it Apple's ISO or whatever, iOS? I don't know. I haven't used Apple since like 3G. I can't stand Apple products, honestly. But personal opinion. Download the app Streamlabs. It's free. Sign in with your Google, and you can stream to YouTube. Just when you go live, you'll hit the little red button down in the corner to go live. You want to use an IRL stream, and yeah, it's pretty simple. I really didn't have to do much. Just remember my password. I feel like if you carry a laptop around town to film like things and like the police, I feel like we would get more attention brought to us, because like people are like, why the fuck do you got a laptop out filming people? Let's see. have some coffee left. I was like, man, I'm out of coffee. I am what some people would call a psychopath, apparently, because I drank black coffee. So, yeah, no problem, Kevin. Let's check on Rick Rouse, the boss over here. I don't really have a name for him yet. He's just chilling. He's hungry too. He's back there. You can't really see him. He likes to chill out. He's lazy. Alright, Cam, we'll see ya. Yeah, a long way. Need a Bluetooth webcam with a long radius, or someone following you in the car. I am a horrible dad, though, to my reptiles. I totally forgot to bag. I bought crickets, forgot to bag them before I left. Usually I get them sent to the house, but they were a little hungry this time around, so they got a little more than normal. What question is that, Kim? I can try to help. That guy right there, he knocked over his cactus this morning. He's about to get some fresh water. That's what he's waiting on. Then when his mama comes home, gonna give him a bath. Yeah, to get the raspberries off of his face there. Then he'll get his pinky. I'm gonna give him his veggies today. Yeah, we're waiting on that question, Kim. I notice I don't get a lot of features on the YouTube app on my phone, so I always go to YouTube in the web browser and log in, and then you can change your settings to have your videos be only you after they're uploaded or to public. Or when you go live, oh, you didn't go live, that's right. But yeah, you would have to go through the settings and change that. I don't know if it's available in the app itself, but I always would just go like where you could check like your analytics and like subscribers and all that. I just go there and do any changes. Just go to youtube.com/subscribers, and then it'll have you log in maybe. If not, you're already logged in, and then you would just go to like somewhere in your video setting. I did it a while ago, but you get the most features to change things in there. You should be able to switch it to public, yeah, because you can switch a public video to private after it's uploaded, so you should be able to do the reverse. But like I said, YouTube app YouTube download. I do need to do that. No, the one that was by the flowers and stuff, I have a panther chameleon in there. Um, and he's grumpy with me because they're hungry and I forgot to grab their crickets, but he's just chilling. Hi, Turo. Turo wants to come say hi. Say hi, Turo. He's my buddy. No vest right now, he's not working. Say I'm not working, I'm at home, I'm just a puppy. Puppy with allergies. And then the one with, he has blue calcium sand right now. Oh, you gonna take over? You gonna take over? Yeah, he's just got blue calcium sand. That's all. He had black. I don't know what I'll do next. I'll probably do like orange or something. I always change out their color. I can do sand with him because he doesn't eat it. So, or not enough to like impact him or anything. Oh, you're trying to upload a picture? Yeah, I don't know how to do pictures. Oh, he said I need to pet him because he knows I'm feeling some sort of way right now. Thank you, buddy. He's good. He works without his vest, but he knows he's able to play with the other puppies. But he's just a good pup. Thank you. Thank you for the kisses, Churro. The chameleon, I've just been calling Rick Ross because he's the boss. He's a lot of money type of chameleon. I didn't pay a lot of money for him because I know the local breeder. She comes in my store a lot, so I got a pretty good discount on him when he was like only a couple inches big. And now he's about a year old. He's about full color. He eats me out of house and home. And then Frank over there, I named him Frank Castle, like the Punisher. 1 minute he's kind of an a-hole, and 1 minute he's nice. And then I have the crocodile gecko named Red, which is a old famous woman pirate because that's a female crocodile gecko. So I thought it was funny. And then I have my beta fish over there. She has one eye. Her name's Louise. I don't know why we named her Louise. I think just because of Bob's Burgers, Louise, she has that same attitude. Lately, she's been not so good since we had that frog in there beating her up, but I took the frog out, so she should be fine in a couple days. And then there's the other guy. He's like, I want attention too. Give me attention. I'm not sure what he is. We think he's like part coyote though, because of his ears and the way he lays and his mannerisms. So I'm not sure. But his name's Rex. He's Rex the T-Rex. Because he destroys everything. You destroy everything. You can give him a little mohawk. I don't. When we get his haircut, we leave his mohawk in his mane on the side. He's got like a mane on the side here. It's pretty funny. He's a little punk rock dude. Now they're gonna cuddle together, stay warm. phone doesn't want to stay up. There we go. You guys hush up. Thank you. No. Don't come over here. Don't come over here, buddy. Yeah, hopefully we can get past this YouTube restriction. Keep getting content out there, even from the small channels. They're sometimes the ones that need it the most, because usually the big channels, people don't want to mess with them too much. Yeah, I can't do cats. I'm not a cat person. I've had them through my life, but I don't know. Thank you. I have 2 other dogs too. They're just lazy and laying down in their cage on their bed, so they're just sleeping. One's like 14 or something, and the other one's a little middle-aged woman, so they're napping right now. They got breakfast, they're napping now. These 2 are, Cheryl will be 3 on the 4th of July, and then Rex will be 2 in October, so they're still pretty young. They got a lot of energy. Just gonna smoke my tobacco pipe real quick. Man, not a whole lot going on. Oh, there's oops. There we go. There's a rat skeleton in a cage. We're weird people. We're into weird stuff. Chinchillas are dope. I like them, but I'm also have like I haven't been around them too much, so I don't know. Well, I'm a little nervous around them. I'm nervous around things that I don't know much about, because I don't want to like hurt it or, you know, break it if it's something physical. So it's yeah. Jet black named Shadow. Oh, that's dope. I haven't seen a black one. I just seen the standard gray ones. That's cool though. I want to get morning geckos, and they get like full grown. They're like that big, and you don't need a male for them to reproduce. The females will just, like, if you get a female, they'll just kind of like reproduce on their own, live babies and everything, right? So but they can live, like, you can have a colony of them. So I want to do those, and then you can add dart frogs. They can live with the dart frogs. So I was gonna put some dart frogs in there. My wife is a big fan of dart frogs, so I thought it would be cool to incorporate both, make her happy, and then of course I have a colony of lizards, so I'm gonna be happy. Oh, let me show you this. Because the people I work with love me so much and know me, they made me veteran with a reptile dysfunction sweatshirt. So I get in trouble often. I bring things home. I just, like, when people relinquish reptiles, I just, like, it's sad. Like, I had 2 bearded dragons, and one, she passed away. She had metabolic bone disease, and I got her from a customer that never, like, gave her proper lighting or anything until she was an adult. So she never really moved or hunted. So she relinquished her. I took her over. Hi Rex. Hi. I syringe fed her, and she got better to the point where she would move around more. She would make it to her water bowl. I didn't have to syringe feed her water. She would drink out of her bowl or eat if I gave her a little dish of the Reptiboost. She would eat out of it if I put it in front of her. So she was getting better, but then it just kind of she succumbed to it, you know. I kept her alive for a year, and then she just succumbed to it. She started seizing, and yeah, she passed away. It's all right. I buried her, gave her a little burial site, and planted a seed on top of her, and we'll see what happens with that. Man, that sucks, Bandit. I'm sorry. People are just horrible. That's to animals. That's why I've said it before, and I don't care if people like it or not. I'm absolutely disgusted. Thank you, Ken. Welcome. Absolutely disgusted with humans and the human race. And yes, I do include myself. I am disgusted with myself. I'm disgusted with you. I'm disgusted with the next person. Like, I'm disgusted with every single human being. Not just because of the way we treat animals, because I'm not one of those people. But the way we treat each other and stuff. So I really, you know, I'm a veteran, and I fought for, you know, constitutional rights and everything, and swore to uphold for what was right. And you know, I'm kind of just disgusted with people. So I love animals more because most animals, all they want is to you know, they want your love. Like dogs, they just want your love, you know what I mean? So, and the only time they're really mean is when someone makes them mean, or when they're really scared, which is usually by our doing. So that's why I love animals more than I love humans, and I'll spend more time with my reptiles than I will hanging out with my friends. I'll spend more time with my dogs than I hang out with friends. So, what's up, Rex? He's over here looking at me. He said, "Pet me, pet me, pet me, pet me." Get back to what you said, Bandit. 6 new puppies? Heck yeah. I love puppies, man. That's why I love where I work, because when people bring in their puppies, I just get to jump all over them and give them love and get that puppy all over me. And then I don't have to keep bringing dogs home, because I already have 4 dogs and they eat enough food. I mean, I don't have to feed as much as some, but I go through 40 pounds of food in a month, and that's good enough for me. Like, even with getting discounts and stuff, that's good enough for me, man. Yeah, I mean, like, I honestly can't say I was treated, like, too bad. I was, you know, there's some people that, like, oh, you were overseas, you killed people, then you're automatically a bad person. I met people like that. I was mainly disgusted with, like, how our own veteran care systems treat us and everything, and how there's really nothing in place to, when I was in, to help people when they got home. And then, not to mention, like, we're told to, like, not say anything about injuries we got overseas, so that we could get home on time. Like, I don't know, man. But realistically, when you do that, it makes it harder for you to get to claim those and make them, you know, give you medical attention for that. It's a lot harder to do that when you don't just like get that paperwork right then and there, you know. So if anybody watches this that is getting ready to go overseas or something, if you get hurt, take care of that shit right then and there. Your family can wait another couple weeks to see you, honestly. Like, just take care of it there, and then it won't be as hard to prove your injuries later on. So, trust me, it took 4 years. 4 years after I filed for my disability to actually start receiving. So. Now they do it a lot quicker. Just smoking tobacco pipe. Province. One was breech. Holy shit. Never delivered puppies. I've delivered kittens. I facilitated some lizards that I caught in Alabama. They had some eggs and laid some eggs and stuff. I facilitated that. But I really don't. Breeding and stuff I haven't gotten too much into. I want, once my male panther chameleon is good and full grown and we move, I'm going to build a bigger enclosure out of him that has a drop in the middle so that I can have a male on one side and a female on the other, and when the female becomes gravid, I can pull up that oh, we can go get the male. Pull up the divider and have them do their thing, because one, I freaking love chameleons. They're super weird, and just like everything about them is like just like cool shit, like down to like the individual panels on their skin that change color. So I want to breed them just to learn more about them, and then just like to get cool colors and patterns. But I also, there's a lot of good money to be made in panther chameleons, and there's too many breeders out there that just kind of like don't give a shit about what they're producing. They don't care about like the health, you know. So I want to just continue the lady's line that I bought him from, and which is a good line of health, and get me a female, good line of health, and just do that and make a little bit of money on it to put back into that. That's anything that when I do projects like that and I'll make money off of it, I put back into it. So like when I do handyman work on my days off and like help people put in backsplashes and stuff, I take the money I get from that and I go buy more tools. You know what I mean? When I work on cars, I take the money I would make from that and I go buy more tools that I need to work on cars so I can do more things. And then that way that I'm not taking money from my bills and from my son and everything to just like provide for hobbies. You know what I mean? So anything I get from doing something goes back into it. I'm not in Alabama. I'm in California. Do I have an accent or something? I'm originally from Michigan, but I also have like nerve damage on this side of my face, so sometimes my face doesn't move the way I want it to, so words might not come out right. And I also have a minor TBI, so I stutter and stuff sometimes as well. Kelly? Yeah, I'm at like Lake Elsinore, Wildomar area, Marietta, Temecula. I'm in SoCal. About an hour and a half from LA, hour and a half from San Diego. North Orange County. Right on. So you're beachside? I'm looking for my gate key so I don't have to hop my own fence to get my mail. But I can't find it. The wife probably took it. Where you're from? Where are you from? Yeah, I don't know where she put the house key. It looks like I'll just put you guys on the recycling bin and hop the fence. I don't like to have my mail sitting out there because I don't trust people out here in California that always stealing stuff. It's actually kind of cold today. There's a few raindrops. Where are you from, Bandit? Louisiana. You guys got your own language down there. What are you talking about accents for? I've worked down there. I used to work at on fire suppression systems at like terminals where semi trucks would fill up at to go bring to the gas station. I used to do that. And we had a couple of accounts down in Louisiana. I don't remember where at we were, but it was pretty cool. I liked it down there. My wife wants to go there. She's into like voodoo and stuff. She wants to go check it out. She likes to go to haunted places, and it's cold out for me. Sorry, I'm shivering. I've been out in California too long. I'm used to the warm weather. And like just a couple days ago, it was like 80 degrees. And now it's, I don't even know what temperature it is. I'll have to check my watch. See you, Ken. Yeah, I dealt with mine already this morning. I had to feed them. But Louisiana's cool. Oh. There's that door. I rent this place. The door was like that when I got here. They patched it all up. Still works fine, so whatever. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. There's this ubi that I'm working on. There's the head. They're cracked right at the threads on both sides, on both of them. So, yeah. And then here's my little scrap metal pile that I built from working on cars, the heater core. I got more in my garage. There's some rotors. Scrap wood pile so I can build shit. I do a little bit of everything. Like I said, I just like to be resourceful. I like to do things myself. I don't like to have to rely on too many people. When it gets super technical, I'll ask people and try it still myself. But if I can't, then I'll ask somebody to come over and help. But for the most part, I like doing things by myself. Says it's like 56. Oh, if you didn't see it, Eric Brandt was arrested for someone else's PPO. They're trying to say that he was there on her behalf. But he was there on his own accord protesting because he's upset. He was more than cordial. When they took him in, he was actually taken in. And from the sounds of it, they won't be able to do anything till tomorrow or something. Cop Block was, I think, with him, or 303. I don't know, I have a hard time remembering names. Yeah, it's just easier when you do stuff yourself, because if you become, if you come too reliant on other people, you'll just find that you'll be let down in life. So that's why I just try to rely on myself. Especially out here in California, when just about everybody and their sister does meth. I don't touch the stuff, so. Oh, shit. If I was closer to you, I'd help you out, Bandit. I'd totally help you out. That's like a lot of the people I help out are like disabled or veterans and stuff like that, or just older. Like, even people that come into my work and get doggy doors, I'll tell them, I'll install them for them. I don't want any money, usually. They like forcefully give me money. Big jobs, I charge money, but little things, like whatever, I just literally put a door thing together and put it in place. I didn't have to screw anything, lock, nothing, put locks on, nothing. And they gave me like $40. For what? For what? I don't need that. I don't need that. I know what it's, I know what it's kind of like. I get disability, and I had to live off of that while I was looking for a job. And I still have to rely on it. And I know what it's like, so I don't like taking people's money. Money is scarce for everyone, so I don't want to take it. When I first started helping people out, it was, well, besides like family, it was really, I met this guy. I was at in Michigan at Berlin Raceway on a Saturday night, just watching the races with my family, and this guy Tony, he was he's early 50s, already had a heart attack and like pacemaker put in and stuff. I started helping him out, and we actually formed a pretty good friendship, and used to go work for him all the time and just shoot the shit. It was a good time. He'd always pay me, and I'm like, dude, no. Like, he literally, it was nothing to get there. It was right around the corner from my house, so you can't argue gas. It was, I don't know. Sometimes people teach me, like, you know, I do things for people because they can't do it, and they teach me something. Like, that's how I've learned most of my mechanics. Was a guy I would work on a '67 Chevy Caprice, and I learned a lot about mechanics just because he's an old race car driver, like I forget, Baja racer, and he taught me all kinds of stuff, and like, I'd always tell him not to pay me because your knowledge is what pays me. You know, like, you're teaching me, so that's valuable to me. But he's like, well, it's your time, blah blah blah, and I don't care about my time on my days off. Like, I'm either gonna be working for someone, or I'm gonna be working at home. You know what I mean? So I would rather be working for someone, honestly, because I get to chit chat with them and usually learn something new, whether it be about what I'm doing or just about them, like life. You know what I mean? So hanging out with me. Say hi, Rex. Over here. Say hi. Say hi. You see yourself? You see yourself? See yourself? He's like, I'm gonna follow your hand because I think you have a treat. I don't have a treat. Oh, I love you too, bud. Let's show him your mohawk. Yeah. Oh, Churro's coming over here now. He heard someone was getting attention. He wants attention too. He wants attention too. My buddies, they hang out. I typically don't like have the TV on or anything when I'm home and up. I don't watch too many shows. I only watch funny stuff, and I definitely don't watch the news. YouTube's about as social media as I get. I have accounts like Facebook and Instagram. I really only use Instagram to post like concert stuff and animals, and then my Facebook I rarely use, mainly to talk with people back home. Yeah, I don't use Twitter. So it's about as you guys want to play? They want to play. You guys are funny. I don't want you in my face though. But yeah. News will drive a person crazy, man. Especially if they're upset with how things are going. I just try to kind of keep all negativity out. I have enough issues of my own. I don't need to deal with other people's issues. Huh. Yeah, I don't even have cable, but if I had cable, I'd probably pay attention to like the daily weather forecast. But yeah, I don't like. I care about people about to a degree, but I just don't think I need to know about every little thing going on in my community through the news. If I didn't experience it personally, then I don't need to know about it. Now, you can argue, what about cop watching? Well, I'm there personally experiencing it, so I obviously want to know about it. But I don't need to know that, a couple blocks down their shed got broken into and their lawnmower was stolen. So, like, I already knew before I moved out here that you don't leave shit easily accessible. So, I knew it's a possibility things get broke into. So, yeah. About time to find something to eat. Yeah, I ate already. I ate earlier. I'll have to eat again before I leave, a little snack, otherwise I get all, like, I don't know. I start to get sick before my lunchtime. I do only have to work a short shift because I am down to one car, which sucks. But hopefully soon big changes are coming, and we'll get this car back on the road, or we'll get something else or whatever. Exactly, it's same all the time. I use Hulu and Netflix, and I watch certain shows on there, and when they don't have new episodes, sometimes I'll rewatch the old ones, but other than that, my TV stays off. My wife watches a lot of movies and stuff, so she does that. I usually play like video games, or I got quite a big collection. Right, yeah, I have an Android box. It was given to me. I've only used it a couple times. She watched Dumbo on it, so apparently it works. But I like I said, I play video games. I have all the PlayStations and quite a few games for them, and then Nintendo Switch, a GameCube, Xbox One, Nintendo. So I got quite a bit. I get to entertain myself quite easily here. We got someone lurking in here. I don't think's been chatting. Oops. Just showed you the stack of my wife getting ready for her interview she just had. And then she had to go right back to working, so she'll probably take care of it tonight, put it all back away so it don't get ruined. She had to put her portfolio together. She applied at a casino, had an interview, and now she has to go in and do a working interview because she's on the chef side culinary, so she'll go and do that and go from there. They said usually that's pretty easy. Man, my nails are gross from working on the car. That part's pretty easy, but she's freaking out about it, of course. And then the hardest part is the background check for getting the gaming license. But she never been in any trouble or anything, and her debt is normal debt, so it's whatever. Never could get into gaming. I go through spurts of where like I game like a lot, and then I go through the times where like I'm just like, you know. I'll even turn it on sometimes and start playing, and then I'm like, I don't really want to play anymore. I don't know. I guess that goes a lot with my depression and stuff. So usually when I'm depressed, I don't do anything. I just kind of sit in silence and scroll around on YouTube. I don't play video games or anything, and just because like since I'm already in like a sensitive state, I guess you would say, I don't want to play like anything that might like upset me more or make my problem like depression worse or anything. I know it sounds weird, but PTSD is kind of crazy. Like that's why I don't watch the news, because the news could trigger me, and like I can't play like Call of Duty and stuff like that. That would trigger me. So like my first person shooter or whatever is like Ratchet and Clank. You know what I mean? And even then, sometimes like if I were to play that and say I get into an intense situation where there's a lot of enemies and like it gets my heart rate up, and then yeah, I don't have flashbacks at that point with those games, but it definitely elevates me, and then I have an issue with coming down when I'm elevated. So I just like to, sometimes I just don't play, or I'll play like Guitar Hero. So easy stuff. But I don't, it's not a relaxation thing for me at all. It's an entertainment. So I still have yet to find my relaxation technique or anything. So we're still working on that. That's why I want to redo that backyard. Maybe make me a place where I can just go hang out. I want to put a koi pond in. Nothing like elaborate. Just probably make my own out of one of those Walmart plastic pools, you know. Do something like that. But it's probably not deep enough, but I'll figure something out that is inexpensive and I can DIY it. Maybe put in a little waterfall. I got tons of like rocks around that I could probably put a little cool waterfall feature in to help cycle the water and everything too. So we'll see. We'll put it in the drawing board and see what happens. It all depends on, once I finally get it cleared out, what area, on what kind of ground I'm actually working with. So oh boy. I already had my really strong coffee and I'm still tired. I need to drink some water though. I'm horrible at drinking water sometimes, and sometimes I'm like, that's all I drink. What's up, Churro? Oh, that'd be so good. I did when I was there. I went to a crawfish dinner for the fire department, put it on, and they invited us because they had to come out and watch us test the foam chambers to make sure they were up to compliance. And they're like, hey, we're doing this, it's just donation only, whatever you feel. And it was like all you can eat. They literally just laid it all out on the table, and you would just walk up and grab them and start munching, man. It was good though. So good. I need to start running my computer at the same time when I'm home and I'm live, so I can still search other people's channels and read And well, actually, Streamlabs, I like the chat on here. It's a lot easier. It scrolls up on the screen. It's not staying, but I can tap and bring it up pretty easy. You're a Cocoholic. Yeah, oh, dude. I drank a lot of soda. I have Pepsi at home because like the 99-cent stores in the area has a deal with Pepsi, so I get 2 liters for $1 of Pepsi. But like when I go to work, I always grab a 44-ounce Coke. I'm always drinking caffeine, man. It's horrible. It's horrible. But no. Drink so much. But I used to drink a lot of Monster and shit. And like we're talking a case every couple of days or so. And that stemmed from being in the military. Thankfully I don't do that anymore. And I'm trying to actually cut back on drinking so much soda. And I'm drinking like juice and Gatorade and throwing that in there. Sometimes we're coming up on some good warm weather, so I can make some good sun tea. This winter, I can make it in winter out here technically, but this winter was pretty, like today, gloomy and wet. So this summer will be good. I'll make some sun tea and I'll drink a lot of that and not drink so much soda. And I'll drink mainly soda when I go to work because it's just a routine. I stop at the gas station, I grab what I need, get gas, whatever, soda, go to work, and then most times I don't even drink that full soda. It's like I'll get through half of it maybe. Sometimes I'll drink it all. I don't know, man. I always gotta have caffeine or I'll stop. I'll stop. Shut down. I have too much going on, too much to do to oh, take it easy, guys. To shut down. So I gotta keep it going. The only solution is more caffeine. Yeah, I don't drink them anymore. I don't even rarely drink like a rock star or anything like that anymore. If anything, it's soda. I've had some like energy water. It's been pretty good, but I don't know. Just drink soda and coffee. And I get Folgers Black Silk, and I usually have 1 cup, and I make it double strength. So I'm already dark coffee. That's uh-oh, one of them's hurt. Hey, you okay there, bud? Let me see that paw. Let me see that paw. It looks alright. It looks alright. I make it pretty strong, pretty dark. Like I like my beer dark. Speaking of soda, give me some Pepsi right now. And then I gotta start getting ready for work here soon, but it's easy enough. I'll just have to let you guys go when I get in the shower, because I don't think they allow shower streams on YouTube. I wouldn't do that anyways. That would definitely have to go to Chatterbaiter or something like that for that one, right? That was mentioned earlier. Man, I can't handle it either, and some young kids can't. I've watched kids in basic training get have a heart attack from drinking Monster because they just pound them back, and that's they used to sell those BFM cans or whatever. I forget what they were called. Those huge Monster cans. They had to stop selling them because kids were having heart attacks and shit on it. So I try not to mess with that stuff anymore. If I can't get going with, if I can't get going with coffee or soda, then I'm just meant to be tired, man. You're okay, but what are you doing on that? They keep knocking down my. I have two covers on this thing because this one gets really like warm and like sticks to you, and then so I put the other one on top of it. It's kind of like the moving blanket material, and they keep knocking that one down. They broke the strap on it. These things aren't cheap, but I'm gonna come up with a way to keep it on there real good. I'm not sure what I'll do, but I'll find a way. Yeah, there's some people out here that I work with that were drinking like one or two of those a day, and like I'm like, look, you need to chill out on that. Because you're just going to get, like, ulcers and shit. Like, it's not worth it. Not worth it. Look for the more all-natural method. And honestly, people will call me a hippie or whatever. I try to do the more all-natural method and everything. And I've had better results, one. And two, I don't have to typically worry about side effects and having to get another thing to take care of those side effects, and then that thing causes side effects, and then I have to get a thing to take care of that. Like, so I use like lavender oil and stuff, and I found it's not 100% beneficial, but it's good. It like helps keep me calm and stuff like that. And then I do use medical cannabis and CBD. So I try to do things a little more natural, and it's worked out better for me than when I was on all kinds of prescription pills. So I just wish that there would be more federal studying on stuff, so that that like when it comes to the VA and other agency places like that, that it's not such a taboo thing. There can be an understanding, and then like have good information out there, so people can know if it's a good thing to do or not. Because it's not right for everybody. It really isn't. So. Alright, Bandit, it was nice chatting with you as well. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for everybody popping in. And yeah, I do got to get ready for work, so I should probably do that. So I'm ready to go as soon as the wife gets home. Alright, guys, I'll check you later.